actually took the finger on me.
WA6AJ727.
AA6800, you finally made it, Mike.
Well, what am I supposed to do now?
I don't know. You're on frequency. Sounds good.
You're off a little bit.
Am I?
Nah, not really.
I know my ear's off. I'm in, not in the stereo right now. I'm in mono.
That's what you get for sticking your finger in your ear.
It's probably what I get for having them blowing all that water in there and all these drops they gave me. I guess now it's just to wait and see what happens.
Well, did you get any antibiotics?
No, he said, he said, I don't have any infection or anything. He says, it's just wait it out, I guess. It's still clogged down there, I guess, a little bit, so I don't know.
Your voice coil's burned out.
Boy, that's a fact. Dead in the shed, and oh yeah, my Visvar is horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, hello. I'm gonna have to set it. I'll go off frequency and set it.
CM09 on CW.
Yeah, QRZ, the CW station. Give us your Bozo number again, if you would. Bozo number from the CW station, K6MYC beaming south. Roger. We hear you. We hear you, Richard. Good signal. We got your 249. Gotcha. Go ahead.
Man, that CW is loud. K6US 1079 and Bozo 1100.
Yeah, that's an 8877 for you.
Yeah, fortunately I was able to work them during the contest via CW. That was very nice getting that extra grid square.
Yeah, that's a good grid spur. Okay, I got him. And maybe somebody else can... well, we'll be back, about 45 minutes. We'll be your way, Richard. I'm sorry it's not going to be quick, but we'll do the best we can. Anyway, good evening to you, Aaron. 1179, 1079, 1100. And who else did we have in here?
KM6 SRR 432 and 1200.
AA6 800.
WA6 AAJ 727.
Got it. Good evening, Mike. Good evening, Bill. Good evening, Rob. And Candy in the background there.
05.
Who is that? Who's what? Who's in DMO 5? I heard something with a 5. Who's the 5?
Ratio.
Again, please.
November 6th. Standing wave ratio.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're weak tonight. N6SWR 247. Very good, Ben. Good to hear you. Let me get a little longer transmission from you, and I'll peek on you. Maybe I'll see if I can peek the signal there. N6SWR K6MYC Bozo Net.
3 cars, pile up on Highway 58. Just about 5 miles. KK6 ZKE. Acres filled on the 58.
Yeah, I got you, Terry 704. Hang on a second. Let me finish up with Ben there. Ben, you were doubling with me, so apparently you're not hearing me very well. Try it again, Ben, and I'll see if I can get the antenna pointed perfectly for you there. Signals are down a bit tonight. N6SWR Bakersfield 4247 K6MYC standing by.
Well, Roger, you had told me to talk for longer than before, and I went to talk, so I guess you continued talking. So we will get a double when that happens. Anyway, hopefully you're able to peek and move the antenna now. I'll give you a couple more seconds of this, just in case you haven't moved the rotor fast enough. Sometimes they're a little slow. Back to that.
N6SWR, N6SWR, AA6S. Yeah, same here. You're coming in real good. Just wanted to say hi to you there. N6SWR, AA6S. Won't hold it. I go back to the net there. N6SWR, 73's been AA6S.
Roger, and the best to you as well. N6SWR.
982's here, Mike.
982, gotcha.
Thank you.
Okay, Ben, we got it. I peeked on you, but there's a lot of QR Mary here. A lot of people talking on the frequency. We got the LA guys also coming in here. So, anyway, good to hear you. Rob, you going to say hello to Ben there? Go ahead.
Sure, yeah, you're sounding good to me, Ben. N6SWR KM6SRR.
Roger, yeah, no, you're real loud tonight as well. And Mike is up there as well, but there is some chatter going on in different moments of talking, so it's just what it is, but we'll all survive it, I suspect.
Yep, good to have you in there, Ben. Thank you. N6SWR KM6SR, back to net.
Okay, yeah, he's just not coming in the direction I normally hear him. The other night it was at 149, now he's at 170. I'm trying to figure out why there's two different peaks here. Anyway, maybe my calibration has gone out again. Anyway, good evening to you, Ben, and good to hear you. Anybody else want to say hello to Ben? Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, I just had a QSO with him, Mikey. Go ahead.
You did what?
I just talked to him.
Oh, I thought that was Rob talking to him.
Well, Rob did after I did. Yeah, talked to him there. Thanks, Mikey.
Okay.
N6SWR, WA6AAJ, over.
WA6AAJ, you're loud and clear. Where are you located?
I'm located in East Clovis, over.
Yeah, you're 1237 AJ6PD. Am I on
Yeah,
frequency?
you as well. Good booming signal. Very good. N6SWR, WA6AAJ.
Not too bad for a little 11-element antenna and 160-watt amplifier.
No, doing great.
Yeah, you come way up now, so it's just band conditions, band K6MYC.
Roger, roger. N6SWR, back to net.
Okay, KB6RQU, Rick, KB6RQU, K6MYC. He's probably in church tonight. Anybody else down south? K6MYC. How about John 831?
712 is here.
712. Good evening, Curie.
Good evening, Michael, in the net.
711.
711. Very weak, but we got you, John. Good evening.
Good evening.
Did you know you're only one number away from Curie?
Pretty good.
I didn't know you guys both checked in and became members at the same time. Must have been the same night. Anyway, Kerry, you're sounding good up here. John's a little weak. He must be pointed south.
Roger, roger. Well, trying to get that signal out there, Michael.
Yeah, you are. Okay. We're on target for going into town tomorrow, but it doesn't look like we're going to have any time unless Judy ends up getting a tooth pulled. Then we'll have a couple of hours, but probably not a good one. I guess you've got also things going on with Laura, so we'll have to let her go there. Anyway, lots of little innuendo things coming out, but nothing too earth-shattering. What do you got on the news? Anything?
I don't have that much, just a few things, but today I was kind of diverted away from trying to catch up and doing other things around the house here. So I'll let you know what I hear.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of not on edge, but it would be good to know what we're doing with Greenland. It's coming out in little dribs and drabs, and of course the Iranian thing is a big factor. I guess all the ships are in place now.
Yeah, Roger. Well, that one I do have a little bit of info, and I'll get with you on Twisted Pair.
Okay. By the way, it was so cold up in Minnesota that the Somalis were caught with their hands in their own pockets. Over.
Roger that. Okay. Well, I'll get with you and catch up. KC5 DTU.
7-3.
How you doing, Kerry? KC5DTU, KM6SR. That was a good one, Mike. Somalis in their own hands, in their own pockets.
Good evening, Rob. Well, that Mikey's always coming up with something, isn't he?
I can't claim it as my own, but I thought it was a good one, so I thought I'd pass it on.
N6SWR with a question.
Anybody copy that there? Hello.
Okay, I hear you, Ben. Go ahead with your question, sir. N6SWR, pay attention, guys. Ben's got a question for us. Over.
Well, it's not a really good one, but it's one I have. I heard somebody check in, and they had their bozo number was 249, and my bozo number was 247. I was just curious if we did it on the same day as well.
249 is Richard. He's up there in Wassaw Valley, and that's very possible. Yeah, he's 249, Delta Mike 09. You'll probably never work him until you get more goo. Over.
Roger. Well, I got a lot of power. It's just it's all individual units, and there's no way to make them all work together.
AG6USS, Bozo 831, high desert, looking out towards the Central Valley. Anybody copy? Hello.
We hear you just fine, John. Stand by, Ben. KG6USS 831, K6MYC, Bozo 47, and you can shoot it over to Rob. Over.
All right, Mike. Hey, how you doing tonight?
And we're doing good. got a big bunch of people already checking in here, and you probably weren't hearing who we were talking to, but that's okay. We can put everybody on hold for a couple of minutes while you collect a couple up this way. Bill's here, Mike's here, Rob is here, and a couple of others perhaps. Rob, go ahead.
How are you doing, John? KG6 USS, KM6SR, number 432.
Hey, how you doing, Rob? Got you in here loud and clear to my little shack in the high desert. And thanks for checking in. Appreciate it.
All righty. I'll turn it over to, I guess, Bill probably, huh?
Yeah, I turned the antenna around. KC6 USA, AA6S, able 6 sugar, number 800. Go ahead, over.
Oh, wow. Yeah, good copy on you. And it's Kilo Golf 60 Uniform Sugar. KG6 USS. First 4 letters of my last name, Roger.
USL, KG6 USS. I don't know what I was saying there, but anyway, I know what it is. Good signal, KG6 USS, AA6S, 73s.
Roger, yeah, great signal tonight. I'm all you guys up there. Anybody else want to check in with us here in the high desert for the Southern California Bozo Net? Let's go.
K6 USS from Kilo 6 Mike India, K6 Mike India 711.
711, yeah, how you doing, man? Haven't heard you for a while.
Up here in TMO 6, good to hear you.
Roger. Well, thanks for checking in. Thanks for getting on my list. I appreciate it.
AJ6PD 1237.
I hear you at 1237. We'll get you in a minute.
Anybody else out there on the west side in the Central Valley want to check in up here in the high desert? Bozo 831, KG6 USS, standing by.
Go ahead, Mike. AJ, go ahead.
Okay, he's real light for me tonight. KG6 USS WA6AAJ, over.
Got a follow-up on that one. Try it again. I didn't get all that.
WA6AAJ, Delta Mike 06, over.
Okay, WA6AAJ, is that Roger?
Roger. Real light tonight. Very hard copy for me tonight. Delta Mike 06, over.
Give him your Bozo number. That's what he needs.
727, over.
727, gotcha. Thanks for checking in. Wow, great copy on you. Yeah, really light, but I got you there, brother. Thank you.
Roger. All right. For some reason, I'm not hearing you good tonight, but I got you. Thank you.
Yeah, he is way down from normal tonight, Mike.
All right. Anybody else want to check in on the Southern California Bozo Net, Southern California side, 831, KG6 USS?
I guess that's it, John. I think you got the bulk of us here. 73's KG6 USS, K6MYC, Bozo 47, 73.
All right, Mike, have a good one. I think there's one more out there. Let's try it one more time. 831, KG6 USS, high desert. Try it again. Okay, I copy the 1164. Is that a Roger?
Okay. Anybody else up here? Well, let's see. Let me pick up you, Tony, AJ6 Papa Delta, K6MYC off the back of the beam. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay, thanks, Mike. I just want to say, Robert, KM6SRR, nice meeting you on Thursday last week. That's all I got. Thank you for the check-in. Back to net control.
Kilo 6, Victor Bravo Golf 971.
At 971, Rob, you want to respond to Tony?
Sure, yeah, it was kind of a pile up there. Yeah, great to see you too, Tony. I appreciate seeing you guys up there. Just lucky I didn't, our Aries meeting was canceled so I could go. Anyway, talk to you later, AJ6PD, KM6SRR.
copy that, Tony?
Yeah, I most certainly did. Thank you. Yeah, maybe we'll see you again sometime. Sorry I didn't get much chance to share coffee with you and sit around and chit-chat a little bit. I would have liked that. Anyway, it was nice putting a face to the voice. And Mike, you were wondering about the Mountain Amateur Radio Club. They got their website is whiskey6BravoWhiskey.org.
Roger, thanks for W6BW.
ORG, Roger.
Roger, W6BG, ORG. Thank you. Okay. We have a tower available. I'll just mention this. It's a 3-section. It does require guying, but it's 3-section crank up, and it does have a tilt over feature. It's all manual crank up and manual tilt over, I'm pretty sure, but it goes to 54 feet. It's available for a trade for a Bufong or some kind of funny radio. But I can give you numbers if anybody's interested. He just wants to trade it for a little radio. It's up in the area around Oakley, in that area. He lives very close to where N6RO lives, so. But you have to have a trailer to go up and get it. The thing is about 25 feet long.
I can show some data from there.
So let me know if anybody's interested. Both Rob and I have the phone number. And it's the station that's selling it or trading it is W6WZZ. W6 Whiskey Zulu Zulu. So if you have interested, or if you're interested, call Rob or me, and Rob can probably pass the number on. I can't see it right at the moment, but I have it. Got the number handy, Rob?
Yep, Roger. I put it in my log, so I can give it to anybody that want to get a hold of me, either email or call me.
Okay, there you go. All right. Let's see. Dave, good evening to you. I heard you check in, and I also heard Daryl there, but I didn't get a chance to get back to you. Terry's in here also, 704. We had a lot of check-ins real early, and we were taking them as fast as we can get them, and we didn't get a chance to get around to everybody. Terry, are you still there? KG6? No, that's not right. KE6. I forgot the call. Go ahead.
KK6 ZKE, Mike.
I wouldn't get ZKE. I couldn't get ZKE coming out. Go ahead, Terry. He may be gone. How about you, Daryl?
I'm here.
Okay.
KK6 ZKE.
Well, there you are. Well, we just wanted to get back. Everybody checked in so fast, and then we got the guys from Southern California, and I never got a chance to go back to the list where you started to. We started to get so many I couldn't respond.
Boy, that's for sure. You got a ton.
Yeah, we had 41 check-ins the other day, and I think we got half of that many already, maybe more than half. So we're really doing good in the San Joaquin and down south there.
Jackpot.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, good evening to you, and have a good weekend.
MIC W6BVB.
KJ6TYO1009.
Okay, KJ6TYO 1109, is it? 1009.
1009, there you go.
And who was the other one in there at the same time? Go ahead, K6MYC, I missed you. It might have been you, Ron. Anyway, good to hear you, Ron.
Bravo 1164.
Good to hear you too, Mike. All right, let you get the other guys in there.
Okay, who is the 6-4? Who's the station was 6-4 on the end?
This is Whiskey 6 Bravo Victor Bravo 1164.
1164, okay. I'm just missing the call sign, but who is 1164, Rob? 1164, where are you located? Go ahead.
Laguna Hills, Orange County. This is Vlad, Whiskey 6 Bravo Victor Bravo.
Oh, hi Vlad, it's a long time no hear. W6BVV. K6MYC, good to hear you. I haven't talked to Vlad up here for quite a while. He has not checked in for a long time. You're going to have to poke him with a pointy stick there. And thanks for the check-in here. W6BVD, Bravo Vector Bravo, K6MYC, over.
Roger, Mike. Good evening to you. And I will poke Vlad for sure. And yeah, he's busy with work right now, but good copy here on the top.
Yeah, you're very strong. Anybody else want to work Vlad down there? He's in. What's your grid square, Vlad?
He's in DM13, Laguna Hills.
Delta Ocean.
Yeah, okay, DM13. Boy, we sure could have used you in the contest. We didn't work anybody down your way. Next contest in June, you got to get on and make some noise and give us those rare grids down that way. I called and called and called to Southern California, and I didn't get anybody, but you would have been easy in the January contest, Vlad. Anybody want a quick contact with Delta Mike 13 if you're copying W6 Bravo Victor Bravo? Call now. Go ahead. Okay.
Vlad, W6BVB, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, Delta Mike 07, over.
Kilo Mike 5, Sierra Romeo Romeo, Whiskey 6, Bravo Victor Bravo, Delta Mike 13.
Came back, Rob, gave you his grid.
Yeah, not Delta 08, it's Delta Mike 07.
Yeah, Roger, I got you, and you're Kilo Mike 5, is it correct?
I give him your call a couple of times, Rob. He's got it slightly off. Over.
Roger, Mike. I was going to, but you came in there. Vlad, my call is Kilo Mike 6 Sierra Romeo Romeo. Kilo Mike 6 Sierra Romeo Romeo. Delta Mike 07. Over.
Roger, thank you very much. You stop, and yeah, good copy here.
Okay, Vlad. Thank you. 73.
7-3, Vlad, 7-3. The band's going down real fast here, but 73s, and give Vlad my best wishes. W6 Bravo Victor Bravo, okay, 6 MYC, 7-3.
Mikey, WAA6S.
Go ahead, call him.
No, I'm going to talk to you. I got my antenna towards you. I just wanted to mention if anybody wants a 2-meter amplifier, I've got my Command technology here up for sale because I got this Henry thing working and I don't need 2 of them. So if anybody's looking for a absolute pristine single tube Command technology 2-meter amp, I've got one. I'd like to have about $900 for it. Mike called me on the phone. Said I gotta remember me to tell you there, Mikey. KA6MYC AA6S, over.
Fine, Bill. At that single tube, what's the tube? Is that a 4CX 8873? Is that? No, it wouldn't be an 8873. What's the tube?
It's a single 800, 3CX800, 3CX800.
Yeah, that's a good one. That'll make a good 1200. What's the max you've ever seen out of it?
I run about 800 watts.
Now, it loafs at 800, though. That's a dissipation, so you can loaf it too long. But no, that's a good amp. So there's an amp for sale that puts out 800 or 900 watts with these, and it's $900. So contact Alpha 6 Sugar if anybody's interested. I'll mention it when we get back around the other direction, and you can mention it also when we're talking to Ken up there. If you hang in there long enough, when you talk to Ken, you'll get up all the guys in the Central Valley there, over.
Yeah, Roger, I might run off. The women might want to play cards. I asked them to tonight. They're getting about 8 o'clock, so I'll probably take off, Mikey, so appreciate it. AA6S, over.
Yeah, well, we'll pass it on up there anyway, and maybe you'll get some interest. Your QRZ okay? Your website, I mean your email address okay on QRZ?
QSL, it's okay.
Okay, very good. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you.
All righty. Now let's see. But before you take off, why don't you spin over toward the Tascadero and let's get I think it's what is it? I don't know, 2nd or 3rd or 4th, 5th or 6th, 7th Sunday, Wednesday of the month. He should be there today. So give a call to W6QUI, Bill, over.
Yeah, I'm going to rotate it right now.
Hey, in the meantime, anybody else for checking in here? I'm sorry I didn't get back to everybody. We got you, Dave, and everybody, but it's really a jam up tonight with all the good propagation. K6MYC standing by for W6QUI.
W6QUI, W6QUI, AA6S. W6QUI, Able 6 Sugar, AA6 Sierra, AA6S, calling in, standing by. No go, no luck. Anyway, we'll try some other time there. W6QUI, AA6S.
W6QUI, K6MYC. Ron, are you there? Okay. I guess he isn't there, Bill. We'll go on up to Santa Cruz. Here we go.
Mike, did you get Ken checking in?
Ken, OIB, did you hear Ken?
That's affirmative.
I didn't hear Ken. WA6OIB, good evening, Ken.
Yeah, he was here, Mike.
Okay, well, I got him. He's probably over on the 10-meter net. And I'm pointed toward Santa Cruz, so looking for Alpha Foxtrot 6 United and KW6S. Over.
Copy, B6
K6MYC, KW6S, 610.
Alpha Fox 6 United, 1098, the countdown Bozo.
Okay, very good. Good evening, Dane. 107 WB6JNP locally here in Coursegold. You guys won't hear him, but we got him in there. Got you in there, Dane. Hang in there a second. And shoot it over to you first, Lee, since I heard you before I heard Tom. AF6 United, big signal, K6MYC.
Well, K6MYC in the group, AF6 United. Nothing terribly new to report here, just tweaking around with the tower and doing some... I'm digging into that 847 power switch repair, and boy, that, like you said, that's a real bugger to get inside of the head unit there to repair that switch. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why when I turned it on and I got it to close, I never turned it off again, never touched it. And I did it all with a power supply. But yeah, if you're trying to repair the switch, good luck. I'm sure you'll get it. Over.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I may just end up soldering a jumper across it so that it stays on. See, that was the problem, is I would push it, but I guess it's got a weak spring inside, and it would stay latched for a few seconds, or maybe even 30 seconds or close to a minute, and then all of a sudden it would pop off. So, yeah, I may just jump across it if I have too many problems, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So, K6MYC in the group, AF6 United, back to net.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you do get a new one in there, don't turn it on and off very often before you bypass it anyway. I know, that's a sucker. Okay. I've never had that problem. Mine just wouldn't even stay on. It would come on, and then if I ever got it on, it stayed on. But sometimes I'd have to push it and diddle it and push it and push it and push it. Finally, it would come on and stay on. Mine never dropped off. So when I got it on that last time, I left it that way. I think I sold the radio that way. Right. Good to hear you, Lee. Over to you, Tom, KW6S in the group, K6MYC.
K6MYC, KW6S. Yeah, not much going on here. Just didn't get much time to be home. Just in and out all day today. And but hopefully tomorrow's a good work on the bench day.
Okay. We're going to be in town tomorrow. Duty's got a doctor's dentist appointment, and hopefully it'll be a good one. She's hoping to get a tooth pulled, but sometimes they want to break that into 2 sessions. which is not convenient for us, but we may have to live with that. Anyway, I'm going to try and get over to the Apple store and look at, I understand the Apple stores now are selling the Meta glasses from Ray-Ban that allow you to do a whole bunch of stuff. It reads, the glasses read for you, and it plays into your Bluetooth. All kinds of good stuff like that. I'm anxious to maybe buy a pair of those. Maybe I can read my log again.
Yeah, that sounds like a scheme. Boy, the technology is moving right along, and stuff that 10 years ago I was working with commercially that we thought was cutting edge. Now you get it, you get online from China for almost nothing. K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay, let's see. Bill, down to you. You say hello to Bill and pass it around the group here. Say hello to Tom and maybe Lee as well. Whoever's copying Lee, please pass on a signal report for Lee as well. Alpha 6 Sugar, K6MYC.
6GY.
Okay, well, how about you, Mike? Maybe Bill said he had to go play cards with the ladies, so maybe that's where he went. WA6AAJ, and I hear you, Phil, will just be with you in a minute, K6MYC. Well, AAJ's gone also. Rob, you want to say hello to Tom?
Sure. How you doing, Tom? KW6S, KM6SR. You sounding good tonight.
KM6SR, KW6S. Oh, yeah, you're doing real good. I think we're getting close on 1296. I think a good night, and we'll finally make it.
Yep, and I found a little issue with it, so I should be putting out pretty close to 600 watts anyway.
Oh, good. What did you find? Were you down on power a little?
No, I could tell nothing was going on with the amp, but I had a 90-degree connector in the back, and when I took it apart, it had a funky little connector in there that was all bent out of shape. So I abandoned that and just pushed the two radio and the amp closer together and ran my cable directly from one end port to the other end port.
Yeah, I really dislike the right angle connectors on anything, but I get forced to use them here. But I make sure I get really good quality ones and nothing that doesn't say Amphenol or one of the good brand names, especially on 1296. But I do have a right angle on the at the output side, which is a little scary. Anyway, KM6SR, KW6S.
Yeah, I got to find an Amphenol one and try that. But anyway, good to hear you. Thank you, Mike.
Okay. Anybody else for did you copy Lee at all, Rob?
No, I heard Tom so weak. I was going, what's going on? Well, I was still down at Tascadero, so I missed Lee. But we don't make it on the 2 meter for some reason.
Any copy on him, Lee?
No, nothing here.
I'll be darned. You're so darn strong here, it's really funny. Rob's got just a little hill in the way, and it must be just enough to barf up the path there. Okay, anybody else for Tom and Lee over there in Watsonville and Santa Cruz? Anybody else? Yes, you're all alone, guys. Good evening to you. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you tomorrow night, perhaps on 432. KW6S for your final, then over to Lee, K6MYC.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I think we probably lost a couple, or AAJ maybe have gone over for the 10-meter net as well. And I heard Ken in there earlier maybe having a little trouble checking in. He kept giving his 226. Anyway, we'll catch him another evening. K6MYC, KW6S, and over to AF6 United.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and I don't have too much more to add. Tom, you want to go up 10 after we're done here?
Sure.
All All right. Well, I'll say 7-3 to everybody, and sorry, Rob. Once again, I just got to get my antenna up a little higher, or you do too. So, K6MYC, KW6S, AF6 United, back to net.
All right, very good, lady 7-3. And I did not hear. It's funny, but you guys are so strong. Everybody's so strong tonight. I think they were covering up Ken when he checked in. He must have had his antenna in a weak spot for me. I did remember hearing it, but I thought it was somebody else giving his call because it was so weak. Anyway, he'll be back in here later. Anyway, 7-3, and we'll move the antennas up into the Bay Area here.
Before you move, WB6GGY, those Meta glasses were around $400 at the Apple store.
Oh, really? They used to be $299.
Yeah, well, now they've got bigger batteries, more, and they've also got more life now. So the price went up to about $420.
Well, I could live with it. I got the word though from my driver. He checked it quickly online, and they didn't have any knowledge of it down there at our store.
Okay, well, the store up in Sonora has the glasses. I'll try to, if I talk to them again, I'll let you know what stores have got them.
Well, I'll be there tomorrow. I'm going to go there anyway. We were not sure that we had correct information on whether they had them or not, and I was going to call, but I forgot today. So there we are. We'll figure it out one way or the other.
Okay, Meta glasses version 2. Okay, 7373. WB6GGY, Bozo 884.
Thank you, Phil. I wasn't not responding. I had a tickle in my throat, and I was coughing here. All of a sudden, something grabbed me. I will check into it tomorrow and see what happens. And if they don't have it, maybe they can call around to find a store that does. There's more than one Apple store in Fresno, I think, where I think there is anyway. Or maybe there's one in a nearby town that we can get to. So we'll see. Nothing else, I can just call Metaglass directly and say, listen, guys, you got nobody down here selling your product, and that's stupid because we have at least one blind guy down here. Over.
There you go. That's it exactly. That's the way to handle it. Okay, 7-3 there, Mike. You and Judy have a great evening. We'll talk to you later. WB6GGY.
Yeah, see you in the morning. Well, I won't see you in the morning. We're going to be gone in the morning. I leave the house at 8:10 or 8:15. So if we get in there at all, it'll be just for a quick howdy. So don't count on me tomorrow on 40 meters, over.
Copy. Okay, 7-3. That's 6GGY.
7-3, Phil, WB6GGY Twain Hart, now up into the Bay Area. QRZ Bay Area Bozo Net, K6MYC.
WB6JNN.
Well, there's a good signal tonight from Jim. How are you doing, Jim? Good signal. And last night it was just on the edge. I just didn't quite have enough, but it was close, over.
Yeah, well, you weren't real strong either, so you got up to S7 a couple of times, but you were mainly S1 to 3, and when you're 1 to 3, you got a little more power than me, so I've got about 80 watts, I guess, but no, not 80 on that band. It's about 30 watts. I think you have, what, 180 or something?
600.
Yeah, 600. So, yeah. So if you're only S3, yeah, it's going to be very marginal.
Well, no, I think I have no problem with a lot of other stations over there. It's just that you don't have the best QTH. I can work KT2G with his barefoot 9700 just like nobody's business. He's just rock solid. Doesn't never fade down to where I even lose a word. So it's just your location and mine. We just don't match up well with when there's dirt in the way, over.
lots of dirt. I actually have a picture of that path, and there's three mountains that I hit. Hopefully I get a little bit of knife edging over each one of them, but even with that, yeah, it's not a very good path. And as you know, we don't do very well on 432 at all.
Yeah, same problem almost. And or whatever we use, K6 whiskey India or Sugar uses, he gets a good signal out, but you can't seem to bounce off that hill the same as he does. That's really odd. You'd think with the path loss between Placerville and whatever he's hitting, you would get to it much easier and quicker. But I know you've played with that, so it's just something in the path isn't working. Anyway, we'll keep trying. We work you, and I don't want you to stop checking in. Yesterday was a very poor day. Everybody, without exception, was not up to snuff and signal straight. I'm losing my voice here, guys. I'm a tickle in my throat, so if I stop for a second, you'll know what's happening. Good evening to you, Jim. WB6JNN, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll try 432 if you want, K6MYC.
Yeah, we can give it a try. I have about 7 elements aimed your direction on that band now, so we'll see. WB6JNN.
Okay, very good. Look forward to tomorrow night tries. Be in on with bells on from the house. I have about 800 on 432 there, 800 watts. All right. Who else do we have in the Bay Area? K6MYC Bozo Net.
W6PQL.
W6PQL 1296. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, hi, Mike. Kind of warm over here today. The low is 51, which is unusual. But I'm thinking maybe February is going to be a little bit of a surprise to us. Most Februarys are cold, so I'm trying not to get used to this 51 low. K6MYC W6PQL.
Okay, so that was warm for you, 51.
Yeah, it's been in the 40s, and suddenly it's 51.
I'll be darned. Yeah, we've been running close to 60 almost every day here. We had full sunlight again all day today. It wasn't as bright as it has been, but it did pretty good. It was full sun. It just had a little bit of haze in some directions. But we had basically sun all day. There was no cloudiness that I recall. So we got everything charged, and we're holding up the batteries nicely, even though we're 24 panels short of where we should be. So good to hear you. And stick with me here, and we'll see if there's anybody else. I haven't heard Mike yet tonight. Let's see if there's anybody else. AB6SR should be here. How about it, Stan? Oh, Stan, how about WB6WNI?
Bingo! Hey, Mike. Hi, Jim. I'm sure you can hear me. WB6791090.
Yeah, we hear you fine, Gary. Good signal. And good to hear you. We've been getting a lot of check-ins, so we've got almost we're in the high 30s already here. So we had 41 the other night, and looks like another record breaker almost. Once we get past 40, we're doing really good.
Very good, and you had an excellent 6-meter night. I was surprised. It was almost like a field day, but yes. You talked to Rick. It was kind of funny, Mike, because I heard you say, "Who's that call? That's a new call. I don't get it." And I said, "Well, probably don't know who that is." And then you said, "Rick." And then I said, "Wow, I better listen to that call." So, yep, I'm glad Rick signed up. Anyway, it was fun, and we'll, of course, talk to you again tomorrow at 432. K6MYC and the group WB679.
Yeah, well, I hope to hear more from Rick there, W6MIT. That's a good call. I won't have any trouble remembering that one. And I'd like to talk to him more about his work that he's done over the years at MIT. Anyway, that's a story for another day. I think he mentioned I don't know if you heard it last night. He said back in late 90s, I think 98, 99, he said he bought an antenna from M Squared. We made him a special. So he'd been doing business from MIT with us back in the 90s, over.
Yes, you do remember that antenna. I asked you about it, and you knew exactly what I was saying. And, yeah, you got a great memory there, Mike. So, anyway, we'll talk again on 432, and there's plenty, because he was at SRI as well. So he was MIT, SRI, all those famous places. Anyway, Mike, I'm going to let you move it along, and 73 for now. K6MYC, WB6WNI.
Okay, thanks, Gary. I didn't never work for SRI either. We didn't do much work for SRI, but we did. I was next to them, and I did work at Stanford for a while. Stanford Research Institute is connected to Stanford University, but I didn't work for SRI. I worked for Stanford University. Anyway, good stuff, good stories, lots to talk about. WB6WNI, K6MYC, beaming the Bay Area and looking for check-ins on 2 meters here. Check-ins, please, over.
KM6SR.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, who did you talk to before Gary? I was over on the 10-meter checking in.
Go ahead. What did you say? You want to talk to Gary, or do you want to talk to me?
No, I said I was asking who you talked to before Gary, because I was over on the 10-meter net while you were talking to somebody before Gary.
I think it was Jim, W6PQL.
Okay, and that was after Phil?
After Phil.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
And we did get Jim, WB6JNN 285 also. He was the first, over.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You bet. All right, anybody else in the Bay Area, Bozo Net, check-ins, please. K6MYC, Bozo Net.
AB6SR 807.
There's 807. I knew you were hiding there somewhere, trying to put your Merlot glass down, right?
Yeah.
So how was your weather today? Jim in Fremont said it warmed up for him.
Yeah, it was about 65 here, in the middle of the day. It was sunny, sort of lunchtime up until 2 o'clock or so. Then it got cloudy again, and then got sunny again at sundown. So it was a reasonable day. I was indoors working on some door framing. I'm just changing the old bullnose style here, and yeah, it took me a little while to do that. So I had a nice day, and then I made the dinner in the middle of the morning. It was cooked tonight, leek gratin. So yeah, quiet day. Yeah, good weather. Back to you, K6MYC AB6SR.
Yeah, Roger, Stan, do you have any QSL cards, Stan?
No, I don't.
How about a postage 3x5 card?
What would that do?
Well, it would make you send me a letter. I was going to say, send me your QSL card and stick in 5 of your little tomato seeds, and I'll plant them here. I know damn well I'm going to forget to get them, and I want to get them in the ground right now. And I got 3 or 4 places I'm going to plant 1 or 2 and see how they do. So I was just trying to cajole you out of a couple of seeds, over.
Yeah, I don't have any left, but I'll send you a couple of packets. I'll get them from Renee's Seed Garden over at Felton, so I'll order a couple and send over to you. Yeah, we got. I planted a few. Sorry, I sowed a few today, half a dozen, but a little bit early. I think early February is the best time to sow them. So yeah, I'll get a couple of packets off to you.
One packet's enough. How many seeds are in each packet? All I want is 5 or 10 max, over.
Yeah, but I'll send you the 2 varieties I grow, Sun Gold and Crimson Carmelo. The Sun Gold is the nice little orange one that you pick straight off the vine. The other one's medium-sized red one. They're very, very good, both of them. I'll sort that out for you.
Oh, that'd be terrific. Don't break the budget, though. Can you have them mail them directly to me?
I'll try.
Yeah, I'm okay on QRZ.com. The address is fine, and it would be fairly cheap for them to mail. It probably wouldn't cost much more than a regular normal letter.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Anyway, the address is okay on QRZ. You got QR. You can get me up on QRZ, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, that would be terrific. And then I'll get, if nothing else, I do one plant this year. I may think of something else. I'm not sure what I'm going to have time to do for shopping tomorrow, but I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. There's a couple of other things I like to put in. Beans grow good here, string beans. I've had them before, and okra. And little peppers, jalapeno peppers grow good. So I could get started again with that. All right, Stan, let you go. Thanks much. Good to hear you. Strong signal as always here. You're crushing me here. I got the blanker on and you're distorting it, so it's very strong. AB6SR, good evening, and we'll see you on Monday or Sunday night, hopefully. AB6 Sugar Radio and Los Gatos K6MYC.
Yeah, okay. Good evening to Rob, too. He's about 5 and 6. Very, very good signal here. Good readability, Rob. So if the hill's in the way, I can hear you okay. Okay, Mike, I'll sort out the tomato seeds for you. Yeah, I grow some haricot beans here, as we call them, French green beans. So, okay. Great to hear you. Good signal. Wonderful signal here, of course. Talk to you on, what the hell are we? Wednesday, then. Talk to you on Sunday. Bye.
Okay. Yeah. Gosh, I was going to say something else. What was it? Anyway, okay on the seeds. Oh, Rob, you want to say hello to Stan over there? And maybe Ken's back.
Sure, Mike. I'm not hearing him really good tonight. I tried to peek on him. I think you probably hear me, though, Stan. AB6SR, KM6SR.
Yes, I can hear you about 5 and 6, Rob. Can you hear me?
Over.
Yeah, he's down there with my noise tonight. I don't know what's going on. I'm not receiving real well tonight.
Yeah, he got you 5 and 6, so you should have his 100 watts there. That's funny. Anyway, thank you for trying, Stan, anyway. And he says you're just down in his noise this evening for some reason.
Got it.
Okay, 7-3, and we'll be waiting for that package in the mail here. It'll probably come just about the right time, sometime in late February, early March to get them in, or is that too late?
No, early February, they should get you okay.
Okay. Is that the best time to plant?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we're pretty benign here. We don't get freezing, so I don't think we'd have any issues with there. All right. NB6SR, K6MYC, clear and looking for any other check-ins in the Bay Area. Don't hear a KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Rick? Mike? Nothing heard. Okay, let me go over here to... All right, in this area for Oakley, N6RO, N6 Radio Auction, Radio Oakley, K6MYC.
K6MYC, and the Bozo boys, N6RO, Bozo 835. High temperature was 49, I think, and dinner was steelhead trout, broccoli, carrots, onions, mushrooms, the usual, and Chardonnay. The big event of the day was getting my king-size bed outfitted with new mattress cover and sheets. I had to enlist help of two ladies who are professionals. They're the family of my tenant. And that size bed, you need two people to spread those things out. Anyway, that's hardly worth talking about. N6RO.
Well, it's always worth talking about. Fine on dinner. I haven't had dinner yet. The boys came, and everybody's here tonight. Tyler's here, Bo's here, Matt's here. Didn't expect Matt to be here, but his plans changed. And, of course, Judy's here. And Marissa, Bo's girlfriend, is here. Bo is on the verge of marriage, I think, because he and his girlfriend, Marissa, are buying a house together. Isn't that something close to marriage?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they like each other a little bit.
Hope so.
Yeah. Anyway, she's here, real nice lady. Anyway, they're all in there eating, and Matt said he was apologetic that he didn't get dinner ready sooner, but there's going to be strip steak or something, really good stuff. So I'm anxious to get it, even though I'm not going to be able to eat with the group there. They don't miss me because I can't see them, and they can't. I can't talk to them because everybody talks at once, and I can't hear anybody. Over.
Okay. I'm wearing some half-capable hearing aids these days, and all sorts of different focal length glasses. But that will all change about a week from today. I get my first cataract surgery, and maybe that'll be. Maybe I'll be better on the seeing anyway.
Well, big fade.
Oh, I stopped.
Yeah, but you took a fade just before that, so I didn't get what you said about glasses and hearing aids.
Oh, hello. Maybe things aren't talking so well here. Oh, yeah, I got a red light.
And beside that, I got a power line. Boy, oh boy, it's ripping me up tonight. And I put the blanket on now. You should be fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Okay, it looks like the amp is doing okay now. Yeah, I just mentioned that I'll be getting a cataract surgery next week, and that means I might be able to use fewer glasses. You know, I have a whole box of readers of different lengths, focal lengths. And now I'm using a magnifier on my PC all the time. I just can't read small print. And that magnifier takes care of it. Contest-wise, coming up is the North American Sprint sideband, and one of my operators is going to do that. It's a 4-hour contest on Saturday afternoon. So I get the weekend off. I'll just watch TV sports. K6MYC and 6RO.
Okay, very good. That should be a good one. Lots of Hablo Espanol on there. And hopefully they can translate it into English for you. 7-3, Ken. We'll see you tomorrow night on 4:32. Have a good one, and hopefully it warms up for you. We were pushing 60 today again. It's been very steady here. No wind, very nice outdoor temperatures, although I didn't go outside for very long today. I don't know what I was doing. We were just seeing, oh, I know what we were doing. We were trying to sort out all my pieces of silver, 1-ounce silver. Turns out I got 281 of those rascals. Over.
What, you have 180 of?
Hang on. N1 PPP. I got your 336. How about Kent? Is he there also? I can't hear him now. Well, you didn't get what I said. Is that right, Ken?
Yeah, I missed what you said at the very end of your last. Anyway, it'll come to mind sometime. See you tomorrow night at 6RO.
Well, it was important. I said what I did this today of any note, as I counted up all the little pieces of silver that I had, 1 ounce pieces, I have 281 of those rascals over.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I don't collect silver or gold for that matter, but I do have a ETF centered on gold. It's done very well in the last 2 years. Sort of counterbalances bad times on the stocks. Anyway, the stock market is still treating me very well, so I keep buying radio sets. N6RO.
Thank you. Yeah, the stock market's doing really good with the economy starting to burgeon. I think it's even going to get better. All right, 7-3, we'll see you tomorrow night. And see if the temperature on your side comes up a little bit. N6RO, K6MYC, looking up and down the valley. Anybody else in this direction, K6MYC? How about you, John?
KD6WVL, 1179.
Okay, I heard Z. ZW6WZZ. $11.99. That doesn't sound like that's not W6WZ. That's somebody else. But I'll put down $11.99.
Call sign.
What is that, Ken?
W6 Zulu.
Yeah, okay, W6 Zulu, and 11.99, was that the number?
$10.99.
Yeah, $10.99. I had everything right but the zero. I knew I didn't have it right when I said it, but I all right. I was more concerned about trying to get a call out of that, but that's okay. Good to hear you. Are you stuck on on CW? Because you're plenty loud for sideband. Over. No problem. We can do CW. I just have to get my head in gear. But I've got a CW expert on the frequency here. You couldn't pick a better one than N6RO. If he can't get it, nobody can.
Got a slight double there.
Okay. Anyway, W6Z, K6MYC, thank you for 1099. Thank you. Roger, good evening, 7-3. Okay, how about Larry? I heard you, not Larry, John, I'm sorry, KD6WVL 1179, go ahead.
K6MYC, KD6WVL 1179, great signals tonight.
Oh, you're good too, although you're always strong in here. I don't look at the S meter much, and I can't see it anyway. But very solid signal, John, and good to hear you. Were you you heard the conversation with W6WZZ the other day? He has a 54-foot crank up. Are you in the market for one of those?
You know, I would be, but we're kind of in the process of immigrating to Texas, so I'm trying to downgrade, so I don't have much to take with me over.
Oh, you're trying to move to Texas, are you?
Yeah, it's been a long process, but yeah, that's the way we're heading.
Okay. Do you want to take an 800 or 900 watt amp with you?
Oh, it won't be for a while before I go.
Okay. Bill, AA6S has a nice, I think it's a Henry. No, it's not a Henry. What the hell was it? Oh, that's a Temple. No, it's not either. What is it? What was this amp, Rob?
I wasn't listening that close, Mike. KM6SR.
Okay, well, anyway, I'll think of it in a second. It's an 800, or it's a 3CX 800 in the final. It's capable of 1,200 out. He says it loafs along at 800. Anyway, I just thought you might be interested. He's only asking 900 for it. Over.
Oh, yeah, that's a good deal. Good deal. Yeah, I'm still working on trying to get a 9700, but, yeah, that's not bad. Like I said, I'm just trying to downsize. I sold some woodworking equipment and stuff, and the less I take, the better. Over.
Okay, why are you moving to Texas?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just kind of leave here before it implodes. Over.
Oh, you're waiting for California to collapse?
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe this next election coming around, things might look up a little bit, but I don't know.
I think it will. But anyway, I was thinking of Minnesota today. It was so cold up in Minnesota that the Somalians even got their hands in their own pockets. Over.
Oh, yeah. Well, if anything I learned from Minnesota is don't pick up a flashbang.
There you go. Boy, what a mess up there. Okay. Well, anyway, good to hear you. And I hope that whatever you do moving toward Texas, where are you headed? What area?
You know, I'm not sure. I've got family that's in Burnett, Texas. And I got a daughter in Missouri, in Kansas City, but it's too dang cold up there for us. So, you know, we're just looking at trying to follow some relatives.
Okay. I got a really good friend in Austin, but I wouldn't recommend Austin to you because it ain't that much different in California. What happened is all the Silicon Valley boo-boos moved to Austin. It's a technical center down there, and moved all the software people and all that stuff down there, and they moved their damn politics right to Austin. The rest of the state's fine. Over.
Oh, yeah. You know, a couple of years ago, I bought a house in Austin. Well, it was in the southeastern unincorporated part of Austin. That area was Travis County, but our plans changed, so we're still working on it. Over.
Okay. Well, I'll be interested to hear your proceedings here. Let me let you go. Let's see if there's anybody else in there before we go on up and get close to finishing the net here. Anybody else? How about W6WZZ? Are you here tonight, John? Nothing from John. How about N6 Charlie Hotel? What the hell's Merle's call?
N6BCC.
Bravo, Charlie. I knew I had it wrong because I had the wrong first letter. I don't hear Merle in there tonight. Well, I guess we're going to have to move on to. Let me go a little further and see if I can't get the Clear Lake 336 N1 PPP. Any better copy now? I can move on you if you give me a little more signal there, Dave. N1 PPP K6MYC. Over. I don't hear him. Anyway, I wrote down 336 and 160. Rob for that.
Okay, yeah, 160 usually is always in there with him.
Yeah, I can never hear him, but Dave always checks him in. I'm toward the area with Darren in here. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. Okay, no copy on Darren. I did hear Bill on today. Bill's functional. He was on 40 meters this afternoon. And I was talking to another guy helping him with a radio, and I didn't break in, but Bill's around. He just doesn't want to check in here anymore. KO6KD, K6MYC. Okay, KR6MR. Let me move up your way a little bit. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC in the group. KR6MR, Bozo 759. That CW station that checked in a few minutes ago, what was your call again?
I think it was W6 Zulu, but I didn't get a clean confirmation on that. I think it was Whiskey 6 Zulu.
Well, Whiskey 6 Zulu, according to QRZ, is museum ships of the USS Alabama.
Well, I might not have had all the letters. It wasn't W6 Whiskey Zulu Zulu. It was not him.
November Whiskey 6 Zulu.
November Whiskey 6 Zulu. That might have been who it was.
Okay, that makes sense because he was 40 over 9 up here.
Yeah, and you copied it clearly, did you?
Oh, yeah.
I heard it, but I was distracted because I was. First of all, the call and the call sign was so close to the same thing. I wasn't sure whether I was copying numbers or the call over.
Yeah, he's up in Grass Valley. That's why it was so strong to me.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, he had a good signal here, too. It wasn't a matter of signal strength. It was just my brain I wasn't catching the beginning because there were people talking and stuff over.
Yeah, okay. Well, everything is good down here. Got my amplifier back, and it's working.
On which band? This band here?
No, HF, my Mercury 3 it died on me a little while ago.
What was the number of it?
The Mercury 3. It was that kit.
Oh, the Mercury 3. Yeah, they don't usually fail. They have a pretty good record of performance and all. So it was. But how much? What did they find wrong?
The LD Moss device failed, so they replaced that, which was like $300 and something. But labor was free, so they got it. The next day they checked it out, and the day after that they shipped it back to me, and here it is, $500 later.
Yeah, well, if you got labor free, how many devices does it have in it?
It has one LD Moss.
And that's all they replaced?
Yeah.
Well, they stiffed you. The new ones, is this an LD Moss that's rated at 1,500 or almost 2,000, 1,900 watts, or is it something less?
I don't know. I have to research it again. I mean, they did all kinds of tests with this thing. You know, full power into an open, full power into a short, did all kinds of things, and the device did not fail.
Yeah. Well, all of the LD Mosses are really tough. It's unusual that they fail. It's usually from an overdrive condition or something goes wrong on the bias side, on the grid side, on the base, or and it's not called a base in a MOSFET, but anyway, can't think of it. What the input is called? For God's sake, what a memory. Anyway, yeah, that's the side that usually coughs. Somehow they get too much drive, and then they're a little more sensitive to overdrive than anything else.
Yeah, you know, and I read, you know, their testing and stuff, and they drove it pretty hard. And I generally, except for 6 meters, I don't drive it with more than 15 watts.
Yeah, they got tremendous gain.
Oh, it's phenomenal. On 80 meters, 5 watts in for 600 watts out. I think that's just fine.
Yeah, it's illegal to sell an amp like that, but they're doing it. Most HF amps are not supposed to have more than 15 dB of gain, you know. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah, I know that, but still, I mean, 15 dB is not very much.
Well, that's right. That's to keep the CBers out of there. They don't want you driving it with 5 watts over.
Yeah, that's true, too. But let me see, on 28, it's probably a little, maybe 15, 20, I can do 20, 25 watts to get 500 or 600. I don't want to go much higher.
Well, the device is a 1,200 watt device. Probably that's usually what they are. That was the original run of them. A whole bunch of different versions. BLF 188 was a 11 or 1,200 watt device, and then there was another brand that was also the same. Now they've got them up now where they are capable of 1,900 out over.
Yeah, this is 1200 watt. Is rated at 1200 on sideband, but on data they want to hold it down to turn the radio. Turn that down. They want to keep the power level a little bit lower when you're running data.
Yeah, that's just maybe because of their heat sink, and they may not have the biggest heat sink or the biggest fan on them. All they take is more air. You can run them hard and key down as long as you want if you give them enough air. All right, well, enough of that. I'm glad the amp is back, and that's the one that you'll be using on 6 meters from now on. Is that it?
That is correct.
All right, very good. We'll look for you tomorrow night on 432. Let me see if I get the boys up in Reading. I must be pointed pretty close to their heading here. Let's see if we can hear them tonight. We've had pretty poor path the last few days with that up that way. 7-3 for now, John, and we'll see you on 432 tomorrow. KR6MR, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike, 73, and I'll look for you tomorrow on 432. QSY back over to FM. Nighty night.
Nighty night.
Hey, Mike, were you thinking of the gate on a MOSFET?
Say it again, Rob.
Were you thinking of the gate on the MOSFET?
And the word is gate. In a bipolar transistor, it's a base, but in a FET, it's a gate. Gate, over.
Roger, roger.
That's why I just couldn't bring up the word gate. Anyway, okay, good. The early ones, the BLF 188, you put 5 watts in, you get 1,000 out, easy. They're amazing. Anyway. Let's see. Reading, Charlie, November 80. Reading, and I can wiggle the antenna if I hear you in there, Rich. KD6SW, KD6 Sugar Whiskey, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, hello there, Mike. This is KD6 Shortwave Reading, number 145. Good copy tonight so far, over.
Well, I must have had it pretty close. I went higher in azimuth and you went away. So 145, we got you a pretty good signal tonight, Rich. Over.
Oh, yeah, but, every once in a while I have to surprise you with a good signal. Well, it's all going downhill, right?
Oh, it's good now, man. Oh, man. Let me try for Jerry if he's in there while it's up. KO6HS, K6MYC, over.
Roger, Mike, KO6HS230. Signal is up right now. It's about at 5 and sounding pretty darn good. So glad we could make it down there, over.
Yeah, Roger. Let's see if Rob's getting any copy on you guys. How about it, Rob?
I can hear him in there with the noise, but can't make it out.
Okay, not quite strong enough for readability of Rob. He doesn't have as big antenna as high as I do here. Hi. You guys are doing great, though. Good to hear you for a change, and quite solid signals in here. Thanks for being there, and we'll look for you tomorrow night, Rich, on the 432 band, if you can get in there and make me a little CW. KO6HS to take it, and then you can shoot it up to Rick, K6MYC. Okay. You went way down, but you were Q5 and S0. Hi. 73's Jerry. Over to you, Rich. KD6 Sugar Whiskey, K6MYC in the group.
Hey, KD6 copy Rick. You did take a bit of a dip, but good copy. I don't have any noise to deal with tonight, so what's up?
You about the same. Q3, readability 3 on that one. And we'll look for you tomorrow. On 432. 73 Rich, 73 Jerry. Thanks very much for you guys. Always good check-ins from you guys. Thank you. 86SW, KO6HS, K6MYC. Clear. Looking for any other check-ins, Sacramento Valley.
WA6HNA 1013.
I'll blow me down.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
Good to hear you.
You're loud tonight, Mike. Well, you're S9 up here in Groveland. I'm on the wrong side of the hill, and you're still blowing me away, so it sounds really good tonight. Over to you.
Yeah, no, you're sounding pretty good. I'm not probably pointed right at you, Greg. But great to hear you. I guess you've been on the rampage doing all kinds of different things, and it's nice to have you back home. Over.
Yeah, we went up to Fort Bragg. I was up there for the VHF contest, and Phil gives me a call. Hey, you got to get on 6 meters. I've got an in-fed half wave sitting out of the back of my camper on 40 meters. Thinking, I don't think anybody's going to hear me on that one. So, anyway, but yeah, we had a great time. It was also the same weekend as the North American QSO party. So, for that, the in-fed half wave did just fine. We worked basically all over the country on that, up into Alaska and Maine and up and down the eastern seaboard and all, of course, everything in between. So that was fun. Just, camping out there in the forest. So back to you, Mike.
Where are you actually?
I'm in Groveland right now, but we were up at Fort Bragg in a little camper trailer.
Okay, you must have had some elevation, and of course Fort Bragg, I think, is pretty close to the water. You're not right on the water, though, were you?
Yeah, we're probably a couple hundred yards away. The beach wasn't too far away. We were right on the edge of Highway 1, and just on the other side of Highway 1 is the ocean. So it was close, but I probably would have done really good to New Zealand or something. I actually, in that very same spot, I worked New Zealand on my little ICOM 705, running 5 watts into an in-fed half wave a couple of years ago. That was fun.
Yeah, no, that's a good contact. New Zealand is a water shot, so it's one of the easiest, but it's still a good shot with 5 watts. Very good. Yeah, I've never been up Highway 1 that far. All the time I've been traveling around California, we always headed back into the hills. We were more into water sports and things like that, using lakes for water skiing and stuff. I never did much on the coastline. Over.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, we grew up in the Bay Area, and my folks always like to get out to the ocean, and so I guess it's probably built into my DNA at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Well, I've been down to Pismo and vacationed down there and sand duned and buggied down in the Pismo area, but I've just never went further than Santa Rosa up the coast. That was as far as I ever got for some reason. I don't know why. I came down and we spent some coast time in Oregon. There's a really great beach up there that my son goes to every year or so, and for doonies and stuff. It's a little island. It's not exactly an island, but it's just connected by a little tiny piece of land. So it's almost an island, but it's almost all sand. Really great. But so we've been on the water up there, but just missed Fort Bragg for some reason. Anyway, I'll let you go. You want to see Rob? Can you copy Greg up there tonight?
Yeah, Greg's coming in good tonight. Usually I can't hear him. WA6 HNA KM6SRR. Yeah, KM6SRR WA6HNA. You sound great tonight, Rob. You're also strong. You're not S9 like Mike is, but you're about you're 3 peaking up to 4, so you're way above the noise floor, and it sounds really good. So, doing a good job. How's the solar project?
Oh, thanks for the report. Solar, I hurt my back and wasn't able to complete it, so I'm still waiting to get a bunch of rocks moved out of the way. Anyway, yeah, Mike's got some height on me for his antenna, and he's got an 18 something or other special one, and I've got a 9-element or a 9 SSB.
Okay, yeah, I'm running a 9-element as well here, so about a 14-foot long antenna. So anyway, yeah, you and I are running about the same thing, it sounds like. And I've got, what do I have, about 300 watts, I guess, is what I've got going here. So not a lot, but anyway, good to hear you, Rob, and I won't hold it up. I know that Mike needs to get up to Reading here pretty quick. So Anyway, KM6SRR and K6NYC, WA6HNA.
Good to hear you, Greg. K73.
Rob's running about 1.2 kW, aren't you? 1.5, Rob?
Yeah, I got the same amp that you do, but I don't know how much you're getting up there. And you got a lot better antenna and height.
Oh, yeah, I just got a better location for going up that way, but that's okay. You'll be better as he gets more towers up. He'll be stronger, but he's trying to get one thing done, and he hurt his back, and that slowed up everything. He didn't make the deadline of the first of the year. He wanted to get done before that so he could get credit for last year, but didn't happen. So Rob's sort of not biding his time, but there's no crush for getting it done under adverse conditions now. I guess he's got some rocks in the way that he's got to get moved. Anyway, it's coming along little by little. Rob is very involved in a lot of things, and he's very helpful to a lot of people. So sometimes the time that should be spent building his own stuff is done helping other people there. Anyway, good evening to you. Much like yourself there, Greg, with although Phil's been doing pretty well without you lately. But we never did get the 432 working. I don't know. It looks like with the trees and stuff, it's never going to work up there. I can't believe that, but I don't have any other answers for it. WA6HNA for your final, K6MYC.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, N6NEZ, who used to run a land mobile business down in Modesto, we want to get back over there to Phil's house. Neither one of us believe that it's not workable. We're both thinking that there's something we've missed, and we're going to figure it out. But anyway, I've just put up another 160-meter horizontal loop for another one of my ham prints down in Jamestown, guy that Phil knows as well, and that's working like gangbusters. So anyway, yeah, I'm still doing antennas all over the place. It's crazy. And just to make things even worse, my old employer gave me a call and on a fun project with some of the guys I love to work with, and hey, can you work for us 3 days a week? Yeah, I can do that. So I'm now kind of semi-retired, I guess would be the term. So, but what the heck? It was people that I respect and have I really enjoy being around. So I thought, well, it's a good way to spend a couple of days a week. So there you go. All right, Mike, take care. K6MYC, WA6HNA.
Okay, and good to have you back. Hopefully we'll see you more often here. You got 432, don't you? Or you never did put it on from up there?
Yeah, I do. It's on the same radio. It's only 10 watts, though, so I need to do some more work on it. I've been working on everybody else's stuff, and I got to go do some work on the repeaters. I've got a dead receiver, or I shouldn't say dead. I've got a receiver up on Moccasin Peak that's semi-deaf, so we're going to go up there next week and see if we can't fix that. But that is always something to do. Anyway, working part-time is forcing me to be a little more efficient with my time, so I'll probably get more done this way.
Okay, good luck. All right, let's you go. WA6HNA 73 K6MYC Bozo Net. Anybody else before we go to Nevada? Okay, not hearing anybody. Let's go to Nevada here. Somewhere right around there. KE7UQL, KD6BQ, and 7 Whiskey Tango, K6MYC. Who do we have there this evening?
Number 249, KD6BQ. Good evening, Mike.
Yeah, good evening. We got your 249 much earlier. You were the first one on the list here this evening. Over.
Yeah, I didn't expect you. I figured that there might be some people on. I heard AA6S, so I thought I'd send something, and all of a sudden I was hearing you off the back of your beam.
Yeah, no, we had a good copy on you. You were quite loud, and very good copy. I told you we'd be back your way about 8:30, but we're just a little late. Busy night tonight. Boy, we got lots of check-ins. Rob's going to tell me right in a minute or two we've got 41 or 42 check-ins like we did on Sunday night. Anyway, great to hear you. And I don't know if Eric might be in here tonight, too. N7 Whiskey. Oh, for God's sake. Whiskey Alpha Zulu, N7 Whiskey. Victor Alpha Zulu. Is that right? No, I forgot his call. Richard, what's his call?
Yeah, Victoria Alpha Zulu.
I did have it right. N7 VAZ. If you're there, Eric, Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie. Over, over.
Mike's calling if you're out there, Eric. You copy him? No response from Eric.
Okay, maybe he isn't there. Okay. Well, Larry would have popped in by now, but Larry hasn't popped in, so he's probably not working on 2 meters yet. Over to you, Daniel. It was good to talk to you on the phone the other day. KE7UQL. Hopefully you've got everything up in the air there. KE7 Uniform Quebec London. K6MYC.
Here is 272 KE7UQL, over.
Very good, Daniel. Nice signal. Very strong. Haven't peaked on you. You and Richard are coming in very nicely at the same heading, so I might just leave it as it is. Anyway, good to hear you. And let me shoot it over to Rob and see how he's doing with you guys. Rob, KM6SRR, go ahead.
Yep, I'm hearing him fine there. How you doing, Daniel and Richard? KE7UQL and Daniel KD6BQ. KM6SRR here.
Daniel, KD7UQL. You're S9 tonight, Rob. Very fine signal, over.
Yep, you're booming in here like you're in the driveway, huh?
Yep, S9 here in Washoe Valley as well. Mike's 10, over.
Yeah, Mike's got me a little bit going there, but I'm trying.
Yeah, good evening, Rob. KM6SRR, KD6BQ.
Okay, Richard, good to hear you on there, and you too, Daniel. KM6SR, back to net.
Okay. Very good. Good signals. A little fluttery, but I was moving the antenna back and forth, and I got off of Daniel a little bit there. Anyway, Daniel, and did you make any other thought processes or any headway thinking about the 1296 thing, over?
Oh, yes, Roger. We'll proceed with that course of action. We'll get the preamp and the amplifier, and I need the power supply too. So yeah, we'll take some action here with Q5, over.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. So you've got, how much power do you normally run on 1296? You got 20 watts or so?
It's 25. That's what it says, over.
Okay, so what is the amplifier that Q5 has?
Well, he has to recommend one from somebody else, over.
I didn't get it. They can only get to 80 watts, I think. But did they recommend? Did you say they recommended somebody else?
Yeah, it'll come from somebody else, over.
Okay, who was it they recommended?
Well, he hasn't recommended yet, over.
Now you're taking a big fade on me here. You got to make a longer transmission so I can get my ears tuned to the flutter. And I'll wait for it to come up a little bit. Rob, is he up for you or what?
No, he faded out for me.
Okay, faded out for you. Okay, well, I'm not the only one then. Trying to figure out who it was that they recommended. Who did Q5 Signal tell you to go get the amplifier from? Try it a couple of times, but give us some more chatter around it so we can get our ears tuned in, over. Boy, that's a big fade. He didn't even come back.
Are you going to give him some more chatter, Daniel?
Okay, are you still keeping on the hearing KD7UQL? A little bit more chatter. There is a big fade taking place at the moment, over.
I just can't get it. He's got too much flutter. What's he saying about the other amplifier?
No, I don't have a recommendation yet. No recommendation as of yet, over.
Oh, QSL, no recommendation yet. Okay, very good. All right. Well, we'll keep our ear to the ground, and I assume you're looking for something in the 100-watt to 200-watt region. So we'll keep our ears out there, Daniel. Very good. 7-3, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow night. I guess you may or may not be on. What about 432 tomorrow night, Daniel? Over.
Okay, we'll see you on 432. 432, over.
And now you're coming way up, 432 tomorrow, and you will be in there with your smashing 8 watts too, I'm sure, Richard, over.
Roger. We'll be giving it a try with 8 watts. It was amazing last time when you copied the sideband with 8 watts.
Yeah, that was pretty good. No, we had a couple of transmissions from you on sideband where you were Q5. It would really be perfect if it didn't have flutter on it. It always has a little flutter, so even though it's quite strong, or strong enough to read if it was perfect audio, the flutter, the motor voting makes it sometimes a little ratty to copy. But anyway, it was quite good, amazingly enough. Over to you, Rob, for your finals, K6MYC.
Okay, guys. Yeah, I heard Daniel come up a little bit there at the end, and of course Richard was loud like he always is. 73, guys. KM6 SRR.
73, Rob. Have a good night.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, 432. Here we go. I think we're done, Rob. You want to go down and see if we can get Eddie?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Okay. 7-3, Daniel. Okay, I'm going to go down and stop in the Bay Area. We're missing a couple, so we might have something here in the Bay Area.
Okay, 73, Daniel.
KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. How about you, Mike? Are you there? Late checks are missed. Late checked or missed on the 2-meter Bozo Net pointing toward the Bay Area. This is K6MYC, Kilo 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, calling and listening.
680, Mike.
680. Hi, Mark. We'll put you down, but you're not toward the Bay Area, but we can copy you.
Yeah, I got to get in there when I can. No, we're Delta Mike 6, but I figure you might be able to hear me. Are you hearing me, Rob?
Oh, yeah. I pointed the antenna at you, so I'm hearing you good. I'm probably blasting you out.
I got you about 4S units right now, similar to Mike. But, yeah. K6MTS, thanks very much, guys, and good to hear you.
Okay, Mark, K6MTS, KM6SR.
Thank you, Mark. Good to hear you. Check in a little bit more often if you can. We went a couple of weeks without hearing you here. We got a big night here. You might make a count, Rob, and see what we got so far. Let me make one more call to the Bay Area, and then we'll continue on down toward Eddie. QRZ, the Bay Area. Late checks or missed on the 2-meter Bozo Net, kilowatt 6 Mike, Yankee Charlie, north of Fresno, Delta Mike 07. Over. Can't squeeze anybody else out of there, so I guess we'll have to go down and get Eddie.
Okay, sounds good. KE6BK, Eddie, on tonight for the 2-meter Bozo Net. KE6BK, this is KM6SRR with K6MYC. Standing by.
KE6BK, K6MYC. KB6RQU, K6MYC. Anybody down south listening, kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, Delta Mike 07, QRZ. Boy, and we never work anybody at this time of night, do we, from the LA group? You'd think that they would hang in there and listen a little bit, but they never do.
Yeah, I put it in one of our logs that we would listen after the net each time, but nobody's taking us up on it.
Well, it was nice to hear Vlad tonight, W6BVB. He was quite loud from Delta Mike 13.
Yeah, I was surprised when I looked him up. He's in Laguna Hills.
Yeah, he's got a good signal. He's got a good setup. He knows what he's doing. He's running some power. That's the other Vlad that we haven't heard for quite a while. I think it's 971. I forgot what his call is, K6 Victor Papa Golf or something.
Yeah, I can't remember either. 971 is Dave, K6VBG.
I know that isn't right. 971 isn't right, but it's something around in there, 917 or so, I think, anyway. Doesn't matter. Eddie, KE6BK, last call down south, looking for you or W6PYP or anybody else that's a little bit late to the party here for the 2-liter Bozo Net, K6MYC. What have we got for a count, Rob?
Well, you're not going to like it. It's not as good as you're thinking. 38.
Yeah, I think there's more than that, so I'll write your number down, but I'll let Judy. I got 1, 2. Well, I only got 4 columns, and there may be less than 10 in each column, and then the fifth column's got 3 or 4, 3 in it. So we may be only 38.
Yeah, I looked up Vladimir. He's K6VVP and 874.
Yeah, K6V. What's the call?
VVP, vodka. Shoot.
Oh, is it vodka?
Yeah, Vladimir Pachinko.
No, Victor Golf, huh?
No, Victor Papa.
Jesus, that doesn't sound right. I didn't know he had double letters. Yes, he does, though. K6 VVP, K6MYC. Okay. Well, it's been so long, I haven't heard him for about 6 months now. He said he was going to be busy, but I didn't think he'd be that busy.
Yeah, he's Bozo 874, and he's in San Francisco, so I think I got the right Vladimir.
Yeah, you do. Okay, well, I'll write your 38 down. I'll let Judy make a count, and if I've got more, I'll send it to you.
Okay, it sounds good. I'll have her send it to me anyway.
Okay, we can do that. 7-3, guys. Aaron, you've been very quiet tonight. K6 Uniform Sugar, K6MYC.
Yeah, I'm just working on my taxes. I get to sign up my kids for Trump accounts, so that's fun.
I got some interesting news today. I didn't realize it, but somewhere along the line, my 2024 taxes never got finished, and it was discovered, I guess, by my CPA, and they missed a few documents, and so we finally got everything, and they just got the 2024 taxes done, and I wondered why they hadn't been banging on me. I haven't received any notices from the IRS, and it's probably because they owe me, I think it's $4,700 over. I think that's what it was. It were some good number of dollars that they got to give me back over.
Yeah, typically when they owe you money, they don't hound you. Yeah, it looks like we're getting money back too, which is good. And actually, we had to make some adjustments to our withholdings because we're getting way too much back. It's like I'd rather have that money in my paycheck.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, if you have another baby now, you're going to get $1,000 in his account. What do you think?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, I've already had the procedure done. No more babies, so we're done. But yeah, so my kids will get Trump accounts. They might end up with like a $250 deposit, but yeah, they're not going to get that automatic $1,000 that all the kids are going to get for the next 3 years. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Did you hear about the guy that went to the doctor because he wanted to have a vasectomy? And the doctor said, okay, but it's going to be about $800. And the guy said, $800? Holy cow. Well, the doctor said, don't panic. He said, we've got 2 versions. We've got the cheap version and the $800 version. And the guy said, well, how much is the cheap one? He says, $50. And he said, $50? I'll take it. How do you do it? He said, well, we take a stick of dynamite, put it between your legs, and light it.
Well, it's still cheaper than having kids.
Ouch! You're hurting me just saying that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Kids are expensive, so we're done. Then we don't have any more bedrooms left.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, you know, kids are good, and you get a tax deduction for everyone at the end of the year, and now they're going to get a bank account. Start off with $1,000, and by the time you're 28, it'll be $1 million.
Yeah, well, as I said, my kids won't get the $1,000. It's only for the kids that are born in, I think, 25, 26, and 27. So any kids born before that don't get the $1,000.
Oh, it goes back that far, huh? And how do they? Have you got more detail on it? Where does the money go? Does it go into some account that's unaccessible to them until they're 18, and it must be somehow tied to a bank that's tied to the stock market, right?
Apparently the accounts are going to be available in July, so we'll get more information. But yeah, it's going to, you can put up to $5,000 a year into the accounts, and I would be the custodian of that money, and the kids get the money when they turn 18. And of course, I already have other money, set aside for the kids in other accounts, so this will just be another place to stick stuff. And apparently, your employer will also be able to contribute. So some companies might add this as a benefit to where, if you're employed by them, they'll put money into your kids' account. So it's kind of an interesting thing. We'll see what happens. And of course, if the Democrats get in power in 3 years, I'm sure they're going to find some way to muck this program up. And I'm sure the first thing they're going to do is take Trump's name off of it.
Well, hopefully it'll be locked in. I'm sure they won't do it unless it's locked in, so they can't get their hands on it. But I guess what I was thinking of doing was, if I could find out where they're going to put the money, engage myself or get my grandkids and great-grandkids into it. I've got quite a few young great-grandkids, and I would put $1,000 in each one of their accounts and let it grow the same way. It doesn't have to come from the government. I would just do it. I'd like to have it protected and grown with care, like the ones that he's proposing. Over.
Yep, Roger. Well, tell your kids that when they're doing their tax returns, apparently as part of your 25 tax return, if you're a parent, you can sign your kids up for the accounts, and then the accounts will be created in July. So as everyone's doing their taxes right now for 25, this is a good opportunity for parents to sign up for the accounts as part of their tax return. Because you're already submitting all your other information to the IRS at the same time. I just had to fill out a couple of extra pieces of information, like my kids' middle names, and as part of my tax return, the accounts are going to get created.
I see. You could do it for kids that are already born, but born in 25, 24, 25 and 26 and 27. That's it, huh?
No, you can do it for all kids. It's just that not all kids are going to get the automatic $1,000.
The new ones, yeah, the new kids. But if you could do it for all kids, okay. Well, that's worth talking to my CPA about. I'll try to do something like that. All right, thanks for that, Aaron, and I'll look into it more. It looks like that would be a good thing for kids starting out in today's world with trying to buy houses and stuff with small down payments. Ha ha. All right, good night, guys. Good evening to you. This is K6MYC, Bozo 47 and Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo, closing the 2-meter Bozo Net on, what is it, 128, 129 today? January 29?
January 28.
28, January 28. Good night, all.
Good night, Mike. K6US.
K6US and KR6SRR, 73 Rob, 73 Aaron, 73 Mark, if you're still listening there.
I'm still listening. 73 fellas, K6MTS.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, UF.
Yeah, my radio decoded your CW on 10 meters.
How many misses did I get?
Quite a bit. It wasn't it wasn't as perfect, but I saw your call sign pop across my screen. I'm like, oh look, it's Mark. He's checking in.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I think there were probably 6 or 7 flubs in that, but I got the main message across. So.
Yep, Roger. Well, I'm cheating, and I'm using the